Time for a little nap.
Hello everyone. So now let's start our today's stream of 2.4 game playing. So let's first go there.
Cartathea. I've never heard that name before, but it feels strangely familiar.
So what is Lupa plotting? Well, I do think Lupa is a good character, but I guess there are some shady things happening here. So let's just wait and see what shady dealings are Lupa doing along with the Septimont guys.
Someone's still alive.
So stories Kartikeya found Lupa after
Are
some
you okay?
I
You
don't
seem
know,
like a
havoc
local.
attack type something.
Are there any other survivors?
I'm managing. I can still move, but the white tidal blight follows me wherever I go.
Tidal Blight? What's your name?
I don't remember.
That's all right. Memories can be recovered. And so can your name. I've only just arrived here. All of Septimont is cloaked in mist. Would you mind sharing with me what you still remember?
Who are you?
My name is Cartathea. I'm Raguna's. I'm a wandering knight from Raguna.
A wandering knight.
You go live and
Excuse me everyone, I have to check. Well, I'm multi-streaming, so I have to check GT multi-stream is also working. Because I have never really like
Don't worry. I'll take
both at
care of them.
once. Yeah, I guess it's loud. Thank you for your patience.
Come forth and face my blade.
So Kartikeya saved
Welcome
Lupa.
to my city,
So why
Griffon's
has Lupa
fortress of
forgotten her?
Capitolini Hill.
Something so something and really this is always started in this stream. Willingness always tries to create some sort of mystery whenever they try to push some story material. So let's see how well does Willingness do this particular story. I mean, it is fantastic by the way, especially the Rome setting. I guess many of you, many of we all have played Assassin's Creed. Assassin's
Oh,
Creed 2
some
was,
minor noble
I
houses
guess,
that didn't make it into
revolutionary, a
the Aegon.
generational game. And Assassin's Creed had one of the
In
best,
Septimont, strength
how
and
should I say that,
power
one of
go
the best
hand in
Roman
hand.
depiction ever.
Nobles get more, but they better
Well,
prove they're
Wuthering was,
worth it and pull their weight for the city. The Aegon isn't just about fortune. It's a way to find the capable. For nobles, the ability to command and control echoes. If the heir of a noble house isn't strong enough, it signals that the house is so. If a noble's been living it up, they'll end up broke and thrown out of the city after paying high patronage fees for a gladiator who does. Strength is everything. That's how it works. For most Septimontians, the Aegon isn't just an event. It's the training ground nobles and commoners alike have to fight in. The victors show no mercy to the defeated. People here despise weakness, worship strength, and crave glory. Where you come from doesn't matter. Prove yourself, and the crowd will scream your name. The spotlight's yours, the arena's your stage. But if you can't keep up, if you're not chosen, you'll be left in the shadows. Oh, come to think of it, we haven't had anything to eat since those 2 matches. Right, I know just the thing I want you to try.
Yeah, it is also a
Oh,
cooking
I can already
place,
smell it. Can
like
almost
Regina
taste it.
and ginger. Let's see. Even the Dragonis, that NPC, I forgot her name, Margareta. It was quite good looking NPC. So,
Fulvia! 2 large platters, please, with
is
2
this?
bottles of heart pour. Oh, it's Lupa!
Ooh.
I heard she left the Bow of Legions.
That's enough, folks. You know the rules. No gossip outside the arena. Just dig in.
Still got that fire, huh, Fulvia?
You should talk. Finally cut ties with the Silvers, eh? With the way they handle the share of profits, you should have left sooner.
Well, back then a strong backer was exactly what I needed. Can't say it was all bad.
So, this is your new partner. Looks like you can handle yourself. Can't keep a tavern running for long if you don't have a good eye. By the way, Heart Pour is sold out today. Guess the celebrity branding really worked.
What? Oh, come on!
What's heart pour?
A drink I endorsed. Most of the drinks I promoted were... but this one... If my name's on it, you don't have to worry about quality. It's just that the taste... Anyway, I'll get you a taste of heart pour. So, fellow warrior, any stories?
Hey Lupa, got a message from old Abius. He said the new batch of restored footage just arrived, including those about Contender Mia.
Excuse me for a bit. Thank you for your patience.
Oh, thanks. Oh, I almost forgot.
Restored footage.
Recordings of major matches or famous contenders. F4 Augustas are the most popular. 4 years ago, she became the champion and a household name by crushing every single opponent. But I prefer watching contender Mia's matches over any of the past champions. I think you can feel it, even through the recordings.
Do you think we'll face her in this Aegon?
Not likely. She disappeared. Some say she got tangled up in illegal betting scandals. Others think the pressure from her match. Still, it's frustrating if you fail to make it to the end. Solace never disappoints. Their dishes hit the spot every time.
Let's
Now that
just
our bellies are
play.
full, time to relax. To Leonidas Hotel. It's the best place for travelers in
I
Septimont.
think it's too
I've got
much
a
chit
long-term
chat.
rental there myself.
This chit chat is like that. I think so.
Ta-da! Welcome to your new spot. Don't mention it. The hotel owner you know, gladiator. I really love compared to those drifting through life. Well, I was born for this. I can't help but wonder if one day I lost that favor. If that day comes, could I still be able? You're right. Tomorrow's the... Good night, my fellow warrior.
So I think she is a fake. Original Lupin imprisoned someone, and she is basically a fake Lupin, trying to misguide either Rover.
Words. Lines of them. They're all around me. And music coming from above.
I don't know. This has
This
a
is
follow-up.
but an illusion. One of the nights, one of dreams. Not like the spectacle you saw
My
in the
question
glimmer
is
of the
more like
carnival.
how powerful is Follow-up? How stack is she? I mean, she's like the ultimate villain everywhere.
Here, I am not your foe, nor can we harm each other, should we so wish. Lay your blade to rest, if only for
Follow-up
now.
is always strong, like
Tis a
very
pleasure
strong.
to see you again, on this special stage. A city wild and beautiful, chasing Ah, so it is she you seek. It
She
appears
always
this
speaks in
special
a cryptic
resonator
type voice.
has you rather captivated. Let's take our time. I have an associate who adores the heroic tales told throughout this land. For this reason, the missing girl you seek, and you could call it an obsession of his. Every hero's tale begins with a trial. Your wisdom and courage, your compassion and resolve, your hope and madness. Will they be strong enough to carry you? Read it.
I hope this story speaks to you. The answers you see if we continue to meet as foes, the symphony grows, and not.
So I guess prophecy. Oh, pass.
I'll ask again, Frolova. What are you doing here in Septimont?
I am giving this. As of now, you and that blessed maiden from the tower are deeply interwoven in.
So you're not the only overseer active in Renacida. Scar, your nameless ally, and you. The Fraxidus seems to revel in the company of those.
It's not as you imagine. You've already met my associate.
I've already crossed paths with him since arriving.
As a creator, he always hopes he believes that the closer one stands to the protagonist, but the true lead of the story has you. I gave you this play so you can see the ending. That gladiator girl will be the harbinger of the dark tide in Septimont. All glory will be consumed, and the pride of heroes will dissolve within a blackened maelstrom. This is a short story, one that only lasts 3 days. When the final match concludes, you could claim the spotlight by ending her life before the curtain falls. Change the ending, and the tragedy is averted.
So this really is a prophecy. But does Roland reverse your power? Currently, I'm a bit confused at this point.
But should you falter, or worse, warn her of what's to come, the consequences will spiral far beyond anything you can imagine.
What you're proposing, I do. Tell me.
You don't need to trust me. Let my words slip from your thoughts if you wish. As I've already said, the story will the choice lies with you. It is if even the wildest imaginations draw from what already exists. So it is with this story. Choose wisely, Rover. I look forward to your performance in this grand finale.
This scene is exactly like Pigeon. I remember there is a scene like Lucia also drowning in that some sort of red tide or something like that name is Pigeon.
Morning, fellow.
Frolova may not have told the whole truth, but there's no denying the anomaly in that fleeting image. Lupa turning into that unfamiliar girl. I'm fine. Just a bad dream.
You got it.
Have you heard?
Did you say Lupa? Oh, just a little name gets me so hyped. I'm her biggest fan.
Let's go to the Coliseum. Yes, here will be the speaking for the star. But everyone has been crazy. Like the better version of Mowgli. Let's see.
As expected, the Silvers chose to face us in the semi-finals. The news spreads quickly.
Let's get on with it.
You knew this was coming?
Of course. To them, it's a dominant Julia must be here. She's shrewd and exceptionally capable, but Arachi doesn't believe in talking things through, thinks it's for the weak. So we'll show her we don't need rigged matches to win. We'll win with pure strength.
Whoa. She's good.
Years have passed, and I stand before you once more, not as a gladiator, but as a witness to the start of this grand event. You all know well that gladiatorial combat is the lifeblood of our ancient and mighty city. Seize power and fight for victory. Once, we fought to survive on the seas. That same instinct courses through our veins today. The instinct to face fate head-on and defy it. Remember, those who cling to glory without the strength to defend it will see it slip through their fingers. Warriors, by the eternal sun, may your courage honor Septimont and prove your loyalty to its spirit. I look forward to the rise of new heroes in this Aegon.
But why is there a jiggle physics?
Let the Aegon begin.
Already semi-final. Oh. I just started
Ready for
hiding
the
without
gladiators,
even.
Aegon? Happy hunting, gladiator.
Having the music.
Let's
Ooh.
settle this, Emilio. Fair and square.
Wind rises. Tempest of slashes. The wicked will face judgment.
Ha! Perfect teamwork. You make quite the hunting party.
Aren't the two weak? I don't know.
Wind rises.
Hopefully this helps.
The wicked will face judgment. Annihilation.
Wind howls.
Unfettered by bounds. One at a time.
Lupa just ended itself.
This frequency, it's like the dark tide in the inverted tower.
Thanks, my fellow warrior. Can't win, so you play dirty in the arena, huh? You make me sick! Esteemed Ephor, I must bring a grave matter to your attention. In this very match, the Silvers stooped to underhanded tactics.
Speak plainly, gladiator.
This spear, it was a gift from Domina Julia. Back then, I trusted the Silvers completely. Never once now in today's arena. This spear... I knew it. I said
Of course. And your proof? Honorable Ephor. I guarantee this spear, Lupa, you owe your fame and fortune to our patronage. Allow me to remind everyone, House Silver does not cower, nor fear defeat. In past Aegons, we have constantly led in victories. Even if to tell me, Lupa, who is truly desperate to destroy who?
So what will you say, Lupa?
Enough of this disgrace.
Stop your performance, Jester.
She's, you know, something like that. But why is she so exposed?
That's Yuno, the priestess of Septimond. She rarely leaves the temple and only shows up
The heroic spirits of the moon and stars have long seen through it. These hollow lies taint Septimont's sacred arena. Guilty.
I knew it. I said it was.
It's obvious.
Well,
No chance.
No, I said it.
50 face.
That can't be right.
It's typical, isn't it?
Augusta, banish the Silvis from Septimont.
The priestess can foretell fate and has the power to make final calls here. Most people trust her judgment, but Yuno is a bit extreme in our line of priestesses. Not everyone agrees with her behavior.
I mean, we came to the the climax way too early.
Guilty! The temple has spoken!
That's outrageous. Unbelievable. Despicable stuff. Yeah, I do too. Yeah, they're guilty.
Julia Silva! I know your family once stood as the cornerstone of this city. Its pioneers, its founders, its protectors. For centuries, the Silvers fought but today, you just leave Septimont. Do not ever return.
As you command, Efor.
Your performance just now, that wasn't a complete disaster. At least you show more promise than those idiots retreating to cling to their meager points. An outlander. Fight well, both of you. Do not disappoint me or Augusta in tomorrow's final.
Fiona is cool. Very cool.
It seems there's still some time before the other semi-final concludes. Let's head to the lounge for a break.
Let me cut to the chase. The Silvers are finished. F4 Augusta's swift decision sealed their fate. But don't tell me you had no part in it.
Who's to say? How...
Regardless, House Silver has been banished. Even if they deceived you first, you still left their team without a word and violated your contract.
Skip to the end, Cartor. You're not...
Fine then. I handled the Silver's sponsorship of the Bow of Legions, and I can ensure the damage to your career is...
Deal. But we'll need you...
Always ready to squeak...
The Silvers lit the spark, but you turned a blind eye to what was happening. Don't fall...
Fine. We'll do it your way.
Wait! You didn't come to me just for money, did you?
F4 Augusta, the fiercest hunter in the grounds, our queen. If there's a storm brewing in Septimont, I intend to find the right place to take shelter.
Finally some peace. What a day. F4 Augusta had a humble origin. Her path to power was paved in blood. Decades ago, corruption ran rampant in Septimont, far worse than it is now. The great Aegon carries immense weight for the city, and I guess that's why she chose this.
Let's talk about Yuno.
The priestess of Septimont has the authority to make final judgments. Yuno, in particular, is one of F4 Augusta's staunchest allies. Most prophets spend their days in the temple, observing fate's flow, but Yuno's different. She prefers to spend her time in the hunting grounds, bow in hand, born during an eclipse. She's the most gifted among her line. Impressive, isn't it?
So you know the archer.
That's right. Ah, I owe you for helping me escape Julia's tricks.
That fleeting frequency. It was similar to the Thenodians. Lupa, can I see your spear?
Here you are.
I can't feel that abnormal frequency anymore. Lupa, does Domina Julia believe in the Sentinel?
Well, if anything, she despises the acolytes in Raguna. Her obsession with titles is for the glory that comes with them. She prides herself on being the perfect Septimontian.
I see. Go ahead.
Rover is always the whistler. Always. Lupa even has some scar marks, I see.
Oh, wow, that's settled. Looks like the other two teams have wrapped up their match. The semi-finals are over. Finally, we can leave and get some rest.
Contender Lupa! Oh, congratulations on reaching the final!
Lupa, did you notice any signs of match fixing involving House Silver before? About that?
I told you not long ago. The Bow of Legions has been exploiting their gladiators.
If you win the final, oh, you will have the whole of Solace raising their drinks to your name.
All right, everyone.
That is a great feature,
I'll
like
chat with
appendix
you
feature,
later,
like
but first, let's give my
that
fellow warrior a moment to breathe, okay? He's
that
new
we
to
can get the
Septimont.
idea
I'm
about
sure none of
particular
you want
words,
to get
particular
carried away
titles,
and
particular
leave bad
words
impression
meanings.
on an outlander,
Go. Find somewhere quiet to rest.
Lupa. It was the Thenodian and Dark Tide frequencies I sensed in her weapon. She thought it was just the Silva's dirty trick. And did Verlova said her associate can weave fate and stories. If that's true, it means his God. It's unlikely he can freely bend the fabric of reality. Fraxidus would have overrun Solaris long ago if he could. Either Septimont exists. If this isn't the real world, I could take more drastic actions. But if it is, killing Lupa would be an act. The best approach is to stick to my original plan. Wait for Orsinosa to appear in the... I also sense Cardathia's frequency on Lupa too. If she's here, she's making moves. In the meantime, I need to figure out that Overseer's limits.
Boss, why the long face, huh? Something.
Uli?
I'm here for sightseeing. How could I miss the great Aegon?
He took a selfie.
Ah, you are the one to break the deadlock. You've noticed it, haven't you, boss? Septimont is caught.
How much do you know about it? This is our second time meeting, Buling. That can't be a coincidence.
I can feel it, but I don't know where it's coming from. But now, I'm sure of it. If I want out of this mess, oil. But Taoists have their rules. Here, take this. Seeing isn't believing, but truth exists in the mirror of the world.
Now, do we enter Sonoros sphere?
What do you think? The final's nearly here. Your contender Mia has done well so far, but her track record has been...
She'd better not slip up now. I've bet a fortune in the underground pits. That John fellow promised she'd win no matter what.
John, listen, she's got all sorts of talk round her, and the odds are crazy. But past champ, not to mention, she's originally from Ragoon.
Buling. She's gone again. I remember Lupa mentioning a gladiator named Mia. Frolova said the story only lasts for 3 days and ends during the final. The great Aegon is at the heart of the story after all.
Pardon.
The bell on this mirror is jingling. The closer I move in that direction, the louder it gets. I'd better check it out.
The beast's
Mind the tempo.
You remember that gloomy gladiator from decades?
John, how many more times must we go through this? I know you can't bear to lose your golden goose, but...
Easy, easy. Haven't I already compensated you? Just bear with her a little longer. She's not losing it every time she steps into the arena, is she?
She's not the only one under pressure. They're planning to bring Kerasaurs into the final. Do you realize how much money is at stake? Tell me, how can I trust a fighter like her to win the final?
I know Mia's unwrapped.
Did you know she cries in the lounge? Can you believe she can't even connect with the audience, including her...
We have no choice. If we take her out, look at the star from Raguna, the champion of Sept...
That gladiator girl, Mia, was it? I hear she's got quite the following.
Oh, absolutely. Everyone loves her. As long as she's winning.
Before the great Aegon, I remember her. For someone with her fighting skills, it's shocking how far she fell. Her value plummeted to rock bottom. I thought she'd be done after that, but then that John dragged her out of the mud.
Oh, yes, it's tragic, really. Poor Mia. John will wring every last credit out of...
My dear Lucius, you've surely...
Oh? What are you...
The commoners who bear grudges against the Senate, the vultures circling for profit. Rage simmers within them, a keg waiting to ignite. They're eager for chaos, bloodshed, and sacrifice. If we simply provide the spark, we'll make a fortune while eliminating...
Delightful. Nothing like...
It's all right. It hasn't been all bad. I've met people who... No matter how much I push myself, this is as far as I'll go. I love this. Gladiating. And... oh, I want to be seen. And I need the money. Oh, divinity above.
Warrior!
For an instant, I felt it. The Thrunodian's frequency again.
Whew. I've finished talking with them. That's the harp whore I wanted you to try before. Chilled is the best.
You need to rest before continuing this investigation. Your strength is
Thank you for...
We're both from Renacita. I'm here by the Sentinels with the blessings and freedoms they grant. I wish to share them with
The tidal blight is spreading faster. I'm afraid.
It's okay. Do not let it break you. One thing is certain. This anomaly stems from a specific power. Some facilities and records have been rewound. We just need to find out why. The clock is ticking. But
the mastermind behind...
Don't worry. Compared to the darkness that once whispered in my ears, a tangible enemy. Besides, the Righteous One will notice this anomaly when he arrives. Our moves so far will guide him forward.
You really trust him?
Yes, very much. We correct each other's mistakes and walk the path of salvation together. Trust in yourself too. One day, you will reclaim your name. As for those vile intentions lurking in the dark tide, we'll cut them off together. Now, shall we continue the investigation? Are you ready?
Absolutely.
This is so exhausting. Dealing with these headaches takes more energy than fight. If it's about tomorrow's final, maybe you should relax a bit.
Lupa, can you...
Sure, but...
I'm just curious. I overheard...
Well, contender Mia. Julia didn't like her. Probably because they once competed in the same Aegon. Mia disappeared after claiming the title. An ignorant fool! That's how Julia described her. Back then, Turns out, Mia spent almost all her time out of the arena training. Beyond the barest of needs, she devoted her... That kind of dedication wasn't well regarded in Septimond back then. Rumor has it she got caught in dirty match fixing, cracked under the pressure and ran. Everyone has their breaking point. If she ran because of it, I don't blame her. Well, maybe I just handle these things better. Or maybe I just don't care about people's expectations. I'm not above the commercial events. It's how I made a name for myself, built my worth. Applause comes and goes, but the things that matter, facilities, resources, Septimont has its shadows, but some things still have to get done. I don't mind being used as long as whoever I work with knows where the... I know it's easy to turn a blind eye to the dirty games. The Silvers played dirty in the arena I hold dear. They trampled over... Look at it. To the great city of Septimont. Today's the final! Let's go! May victory be ours, and may you find the one you've been searching for.
Have you heard? Lupa.
Did you see a Lupa? Warrior, look over there!
So that's the guardian echo of Sepulchre. But there's something different about this Arsinosa compared to the one.
Oh, hold on. I forgot to tell you something yesterday about Mia. Decades ago, during the Great Aegon, Mia disappeared on her way to receive the award. But before that, she did claim the title of the Bloody Aegon and even received Arsinosa's blessing. The current 2-on-2 matchup was only introduced thanks to Augusta and her predecessor. Before that, the match gladiators were thrown into a chaotic free-for-all. To hype up the event, the organizers would unleash... At least, changes have been made since then. Refined by flames and tempests.
The day of the final is here. Arsinosa watches, and her significance is known to every Septimontian. It is etched in chronicles and sung in legends. If you seek the glory of Arsinosa's blessing, then fight with everything you have. Show me.
Listen, my fellow warrior. Are you ready to win this with me? Wonderful.
Wuthering Waves versus Beast Ready. Let the Aegons begin!
Strange. I feel that same tingling, colliding sensation again.
I am the Tempest!
Ha! Perfect teamwork. You make quite the hunting party.
Wondering time. Hopefully this helps. Wind howls.
Unfettered by bounds! The wicked will face judgment! Annihilation! The wicked will face judgment!
Hopefully this helps.
Victory! 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 Kill them! Kill them! Kill them!
Lupa? Cardithia's frequency is getting stronger. Bad timing.
I never doubted that you'd end up here.
The wicked will face judgment!
Hopefully this helps.
Just as he once came to me, filling that dark tower with light.
Wind guide me.
He has already given us salvation.
Shadows must be cursed, and the guardian that once protected the glory of now reduced to this. Tragic. True form revealed at last. Sounding the depth of exit malice. Charge forth with me. The tide, rise and crash, my blade. Purge all evil. Heaven, descend. The formidable power once wielded to guard Septimont is now tainted by the dark tide. I will grant you release and uncover the mastermind behind this chaos. Repent, for silence beckons. Sounding the death knell. Exonerate. Furious tides, split the heavens. Purge the impure.
Such is their bliss. Too reckless. Righteous one, I'll be waiting for you at the end of the story.
Lupa, how did we win? I see. Bloody Aegon I experienced definitely wasn't a dream. It was like the real world overlapped with the anomalous one. I kept seeing Lupa and Mia overlap with each other.
Brilliant performance, warriors! Remember, this is more than just a once belonged to a single champion, but I divide. Just as we fight alongside echoes, fighting alone is commendable. The high tide draws near.
That's interesting. Augusta, look. Another two have earned Alcinosa's blessing.
You've done incredibly well.
As a gladiator, it's a great honor to claim the title with you. Let's savor this moment of glory and joy.
You plotted this tragedy.
No, madam, I wouldn't. The architects of this tragedy were the Septimontians themselves. A collective, but I must admit, I'm astonished you would endure all this for strangers and lands you've never...
I don't need any grand reason to slay a villain like you. The Threnodian once sought to pull the entire and so will you.
Madam.
Alone. And I will make your so-called perfect silent, hollow words. The dark tide engulfing the city of glory. All shall be swept away by the winds at the story's end!
Sorry everyone, I have to change the graphic settings.